Alright, welcome back here, guys, to another NBA 2K19 prospect rebuild, and today we're doing my New York Knicks drafting RJ Barrett. So yes, get your Knicks jokes out aside. They didn't beat the odds. They had a 14% chance at number 1, 86% chance at not getting a number 1 pick, and obviously they fell into that 86th percentile, and they are picking third in the draft, with most likely Zion going 1 and Ja Morant going 2. The Knicks have a good, or in a good position to draft RJ Barrett from Duke at 3. You guys showed incredible support on the Zion video, and honestly the last month of videos, so I can't say thank you enough. By the time you're seeing this, I could be already at 200,000 subs. I'd like to say thank you, if that is the case. If not, we're not there yet, but I appreciate all the support. So we are here on 2K19, and I got so many questions on the Zion rebuild, how I got the draft order to be exactly the same, and I'm going to show you what I did. Wow. Okay, the Pelicans took Ja Morant at 1 and then Zion 2. Alright, whatever. So what I did is I controlled all 14 teams. So I went into automation. I controlled every single team from the Celtics all the way to the Pelicans. And I turned on trade override and made sure each team had the exact corresponding pick that they got in real life. And what you can do, so you don't have to do this every time you want to do a My League, is go to My League settings, turn off autosave, and then just do that, make all the trades, and then you could go to save as, and then save the file as that, so you don't have to keep doing that. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to save it now because I'm just going to delete this file after I'm done with the rebuild, so I don't have to keep doing this. So hopefully that made sense for all you guys. So we have RJ Barrett, and obviously there's a lot of rumors going around that the Knicks may want to trade RJ Barrett in an Anthony Davis trade, or not RJ Barrett, but the third pick. We also got Jalen McDaniels too, who I actually really like out of San Diego State. I tweeted about kind of my 5 sleepers in this draft, and he's one of them. Athletic as hell, could possibly be a nice stretch 4 in the league, and he might not even go in the first round in real life. I think he could go in the late 20s, early 2nd. But yeah, RJ Barrett, number 3rd, or the 3rd overall pick, has been in a lot of trade rumors for the Knicks if they want to go out and get Anthony Davis, and obviously that pick has to be included, or there's no way that the Pelicans would do that. So also, the Knicks tied to KD, Kyrie all year. We're going to see what we can do in this offseason. I'm going to try my best to sign one of them, or hopefully both. But we are definitely going to bring back DSJ, Dotson, Frank Ntilikina, and nobody else. So I don't think I'm going to trade for Anthony Davis in this video. There's no way I could actually trade for him, or I would have to put on trade override. So Emmanuel Mudiay, we'll throw him the qualifying offer, but there's probably a good chance we're going to eventually re-announce that. So, free agency. There's these 3 guys I want to offer contracts to. Obviously, Jimmy Butler could be a fallback if I don't get one of these 3 or 2 of these 3. Kyrie has 4 offers. Okay, we'll see if we can outdo the Pelicans, so, the Pacers, I should say. So we're going to give them that. We're going to give them a player option, no trade clause, and we could do that to these 3. So we're going to do that to KD, Kyrie, and Kawhi. I know Kawhi, when he got traded, or when he was requesting the trade from San Antonio, his camp wanted him to get traded to New York, but obviously New York just didn't have the assets whatsoever. So maybe he would come here, probably not, but we're just going to offer him a deal anyway, and I can only offer 3 guys deals, so I can't offer Jimmy. So please, give me one of them. Alright, so this is going to be how this video is going to go, unfortunately. So we're going to renounce the rights on... Yeah, I don't really care for Luke Cornett that much. I'm not going to renounce it on everybody yet, but Hizzonia I don't want to bring back. Kyrie chose the Pacers over us. Alright. Kawhi chose the Raptors, and KD chose the Clippers. Damn it. Alright. So definitely we want to maybe go after a Jimmy Butler, if the Knicks would offer him a max deal. We'll give him a player option. This isn't a realistic rebuild, nonetheless, but I kind of wanted to do a realistic offseason. And then I think I'm not going to sign anybody back. So we are going to sign Jimmy Butler. We are going to renounce the rights on Mudiay. I would love to bring DeAndre Jordan back on the minimum. But he is going to get 20-something mil from the Lakers, which he's clearly not worth whatsoever. If you watch him in real life, he has regressed greatly. So please tell me Kyrie appeared again. Damn it. All right. So what we have going into this year is these 2 at point guard. We have RJ, Dotson, Trier, Jimmy Butler, and Kevin Knox, Jalen McDaniels, and Robinson. So we definitely need to get some backup bigs. We could just try to bring back Noah Vonleh if he hasn't gotten signed yet. Cool. I'll offer him a 2-year deal. And then I just want to see what this team would play out for 1 year, and then next year we can make some crazy moves. So let's advance here to training camps. And I know a lot of people would love to make these jokes if the Knicks struck out in free agency, didn't get a Kyrie or a KD or Kawhi, and they just say, yeah, you end up maxing out Chris Middleton and Terry Rozier. Okay, and we can get all the jokes out of the way. It's all right. So Mitchell Robinson, I definitely would like for him to be our starting center on a championship team. So I'm going to send him, RJ Barrett, and definitely Kevin Knox, who on top potential. Our point guard is weird. You guys know me. I'm a big Frank Ntilikina guy. I like him more than DSJ because he's a guy that doesn't need to score more than 7 points a night to be effective on the floor. Yes, he's not good on the offensive end, but if you have guys that are, like a Dotson, like a Trier, like a Knox on the second unit maybe, he just needs to be the facilitator defender like he kind of is. He's not a great passer, but he's definitely an average passer, and he's a really good defender. Well, make your jokes. It's okay. I'm kind of used to them. So this is going to be our bench, but God damn. You know what? We are going to go super small ball this year just because I want Knox to get starting minutes. It's not going to work out, so I'm kind of fully expecting us to be bad. Yeah, let's not. I wish Ntilikina. I mean, will he be a free agent this year? No, but I can't trade him on draft night because of his team option. So, Jalen McDaniels, I'm definitely going to send to the G League. All right, so this is how the rotation is going to go. We have DSJ, Barrett, Butler, Knox, Robinson, and then all these as follow. So, scoring options, I'm not going to do anything, but I kind of want to make Knox the second, and then we'll let RJ and Jimmy fight for first. System proficiency with Fizz, though, he's a grit and grind type guy. Obviously, the Memphis roots, but we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do grit and grind, or we're not going to send anything there, or we'll keep it a grit and grind is what I should say. So I'm going to send McDaniels to the G League, and then our preseason power king probably isn't going to be that good. So I will see you guys at the end of the year, and I'm fully expecting to not make the playoffs. All right, so the end of the Knicks 2019-2020 season, after coming in third in Vegas's odds of winning the title, we go 23-59. Curry drops 37 a game with no KD, 8 assists. Would love if we had KD. Zion's in Memphis. He wins Rookie of the Year. Chris Middleton, 6-man. They also got Chris Middleton too. Damn. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Knox gets Most Improved, and he actually shot okay from the field. Better than his rookie year. And he averaged 18 a game. And then Mike Malone, Coach of the Year for the Nuggets. Zion's already All-NBA first team. All right. All-NBA second team. No. Well, I don't think we're going to see any Knicks. Kyrie on the Pacers. I can't believe he chose the Pacers over us. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously the Pacers are a better team, but obviously I don't think there's any ties of Kyrie going to Indiana anytime soon. And then we do get RJ Barrett on All-Rookie first team, who averaged 17, 6.5, and 5 a game. Not bad. And he shot particularly well from the field. All right, I'll take that. Not great from the line. It was like 68% or something. So, I don't really need to see the standings that much. There's Knox, 18 and about 5. Just above an assist a game. But I'd like for him to get like into the 2s at least. But it is what it is. Jimmy Butler, don't know what his stance is going to be. If we're going to move him, keep him, we'll see. Probably going to end up keeping him. RJ Barrett, though, was good. There's DSJ. Might trade him. There's Dot, Ntilikina, whatever, I guess. Trier. Robinson, 7 and 11.7 rebounds a game and 2 blocks. That's really good. Shot below 50% from the field, but hey, it is what it is. And then there's Vonleh. So, yeah, we can just simulate the... Actually, I do want to check out how bad we were compared to the rest of the league. We had the second worst record in the league, and it's good to see Dallas that's bad, because we have their pick unprotected next year. So the Pelicans with Ja Morant and Anthony Davis beat Kyrie Irving the Pacers in year 1. Okay, this rebuild is just weird. This is just weird. This is not how I expected this to go when I press record. All right, so draft lottery, we are going to have the number 2 odds at the number 1 pick. I didn't even know the Bulls were there. So it's us, Bulls, Heat, Dallas, and we end up at 5. All right, so we just got the Cleveland Cavalier luck. And Dallas was 1, so that's annoying. Fizdale, I like him in real life, but his ratings in this game just aren't good. I'm not going to fire him yet because I really haven't put a winning team together yet. So... draft night, I might move Vonleh and the 5th pick. Let's see what I can get. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with staying with F5. Kemba Walker. We could get Kemba. We do need a point guard. And I don't think we're going to have that much cap space. Or, no, we are going to have a lot of cap space, but the free agents just aren't that good. So, you know what? I'm going to pick up Kemba Walker. We're going to bring him to the Apple. We're going to end up with Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler, which is probably plan B for the Knicks if they don't get KD and Kyrie. I don't want Cody Zeller, but I don't also want to give up another first. Okay, so they were able to do that. We gave up Vonleh. Now, I'm going to keep Butler because he's kind of our second star, I guess. So we are still in the market for a power forward. I don't know if Knox is going to be the answer there, and I did want to possibly trade for Miami's first next year. I could get a first here from the Clippers. All right, I'm going to get a first here from the Clippers. I don't know if Jalen McDaniels, he's up to a 77. That's not bad, but I don't think it's starting worthy. Okay, so with the 29th pick, I was able to get Trey Jones from Duke. I don't think he'll play for us, but hey, it's not a bad addition. So we are going to have guys with possible trade value in Ntilikina and DSJ. Maybe Trey Jones could just be our backup, play 8 minutes a night, give Kemba all the minutes, and then we can move DSJ and Ntilikina for a power forward. So let's see if I did package them together. what were they? The 7th and 8th picks from the 2017 draft. DSJ is 2.5. Ntilikina is 2 stars. I could pick up Eric Bledsoe. That's a cool pickup. Wendell Carter Jr. would be an interesting power forward. Not gonna lie. Bol. We know Mitchell Robinson. Isaac. Interesting. Another guy from the 2017 draft class. All right. I like Brandon Clark too, but I don't think he's really the best option here. So Wendell Carter Jr. seems pretty enticing to move him to power forward. So I'm gonna do that. Now, we did pick him up. He was the pick right before Knox, I believe. Or no, 2 picks before Knox, because I think the pick before Knox was Colin Sexton. So, moratorium, unless there was some... Yeah, I didn't think Anthony Davis was going to make it here. He just won a chip, so... So, if we're looking at our squad, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I do want to get a backup center for Christian Felicio. Okay, so I'm trading Cristiano Felicio to the Pels for a 2nd round pick, I believe that was. So I'm going to sign a backup center here. Ooh, I can get Carousel right now. He's restricted. All right, so who's the best backup center I can get? Goga, Alex Sled. Zubats would be nice, but he's restricted, so I don't want to overpay. John Henson. We could bring back Billy Hernangomez to the Knicks. Dwight Howard. Ooh, okay. For Reed, Dwayne Dedmon. You don't pick up Dwayne Dedmon. He's my boy. We actually have 13 million cap, so we're just going to sign him to a 1-year deal. Ooh, Trier was a free agent. Wait, so was Dot, right? Okay. I don't want to read out their cap holds. So I'm going to try to bring... I completely forgot about them. Okay, so this is definitely a very interesting team going into next year's season. I definitely want to get RJ Barrett up to an A+ potential, and I definitely want to send Mitchell Robinson, and we'll probably wrap it off. I could send Carter Jr., but I think I'm going to send Knox because he's probably going to play just as many minutes as Carter Jr. will, but he'll be off the bench as our 6th man. Okay, so here's how the rotation is going to go. We got 35 to Kemba, Barrett, and Butler, 30 to WCJ, and then 31 to Robinson. And then you can see Knox, Dot, Dedmon, and Jalen McDaniel. So I did choose Dot over Trier to come back to the team. I'm going to do no preference in scoring just to see how it works out. And then for system proficiency, grit and grind is up to 3.5 stars. Balance is 4 stars, so we'll switch to balance, and I'll do that for Fizdale. Now, our preseason power ranking, NBA.com has us at 20, okay. 2K Sports has us at 13, and Mark Spears has us at 20. Yeah, so I think we can definitely make the playoffs this year, which is the goal. Alright, so Kemba, RJ, Jimmy, Mitch, Rob, they lead us to a 59-23 record, which I think is the complete opposite of last year. I think we went 23-59 last year. Cole Anthony out of UNC gets Rookie of the Year, and I know Memphis just got Precious Achiuwa, which I'm probably still butchering his name, but that's another, I think he was the 17th ESPN recruit, another 5-star guy. I think he's joining James Wiseman there, probably maybe paying them, but hey, that's cool. It's cool to see like new teams. They're in the American, I believe, so it's cool to definitely see non-top conferences maybe have a stud team. It's kind of like cool. That's why seeing Gonzaga every year is good. RJ Barrett, though, most improved in his sophomore year. That is what I'm talking about. Dude is a beast. He's the Canadian Kobe Bryant, Canadian Michael Jordan. I'm just kidding, but a Knicks fan can only dream. Alvin Gentry gets Coach of the Year. We could go over and check that Zion All-NBA first team. Maybe should have drafted him. But they won a ring last year with John Morant, so it doesn't really matter too much. And we don't get any Knicks. There's Mike Conley, though. Shout out to probably the most underrated player in basketball. KD, hopefully a future Knick. Unfortunately, in this video, it did not happen. And then we did not have any rookies. So we are a 1 seed. If we check out our stats for this year, RJ Barrett led us in scoring, but Kemba Walker was not far behind, dropping 22 and 6.5. So RJ is a pretty good passer as well. There's Jimmy Butler dropping about 17, 4 and 5 a game. Obviously, you know he's playing great defense. Knox, 14.5 off the bench. Shot amazing from the field. Let's go, Kevin. There's Carter Jr., 13, 7.5 rebounds a game, about a block and a half. Robinson, 7, 10, and 2 blocks a game. And then there's Dot, Jalen, and Dedmon. For team stats, points per game, we were first. Allowed third, point differential second. So last year, we went 23-59. Now we're taking on the Wizards, who have a healthy John Wall, Bradley Beal. They drafted, I'm guessing, Jackson Hayes, with the 9th pick in the draft out of Texas. I do like him as well. I think he's the best big man in this draft. I mean, I probably like Brandon Clark more than him. But yeah, I think I like Jackson Hayes over Bol just because I think Bol, if he's healthy, he's going to be a huge mismatch, but the dude's he's just bound to get injured. It's a huge risk of a pick, I think. So, round 1 here against Washington. We won 20 more games than them, so hopefully, I don't know, we do well. And I don't see Dallas on the left. And remember, we have their first round pick, so that's something to definitely keep an eye on as we beat Washington in 5 and now taking on what I quote the worst position team in the NBA. But they have interesting pieces now. Did they trade Blake Griffin for Aldridge? Interesting. They also have Nazir Little. Okay, that they drafted. That's a good pick there. I could definitely see him maybe rising up draft boards, kind of like how Shai Gilgeous was last year. Shai Gilgeous, excuse me. There's Drummond Coley-Stein. Wow. The Spurs didn't make the playoffs, but I am curious to see if he was traded for Blake Griffin. Spurs, wow, we're good. Yeah, they did trade for Blake Griffin, and there's Dallas. Somehow with Anthony Edwards, Luka, and Kristaps, they were the... Okay. So we are taking on Detroit here in round 2. That makes me feel a little bit better because if we don't win it all, we are going to have possibly the #1 pick as a trade asset. And good thing I did trade for Miami's pick because they're the 6th seed who we're taking on here in the Eastern Conference Finals. If we check out who's been balling out in the playoffs so far, RJ Barrett. He's a beast. Kemba Walker, not bad at all. And I actually like RJ Barrett. I think in most drafts he could be the #1 overall pick. I think if he came out in like a year like 2017, he would have been the #1 overall pick. Last year, I don't know, depending on who picked one. Obviously, the Suns, they didn't really need a wing. They needed a kind of a center. So, I don't know if he would have went 1 last year. Definitely could have saw him go 3 over Luka, possibly. I don't know, because I don't think Sacramento needed a 2 either, because obviously Buddy Hield. But, yeah, I do like RJ. It's better than, I think, dropping to 4. I think this is personally a 3-player star draft going into it. I think you're going to get good players out of Zion, Ja, and RJ. And then I think when you fall out of 3, it really gets unexpected. Like, when the 2017 draft class, did you really think Donovan Mitchell and John Collins were going to be 2 of the best players in this draft, in that draft? No. So, obviously, we don't know who's going to be a stud after 3, but it's not really for sure. Do you think, because people are going to have different opinions. People are going to think it's either Culver, Reddish, Garland, DeAndre Hunter. It's just going to vary. So, yeah, we are going to take on the Heat here. Jimmy Butler could maybe sell with the Heat in the offseason, but I don't think they're going to be able to create enough cap for him. This would be a weird upset, but I do want to see who they have. Okay, they somehow got Deontay Murray. Oh, they signed him, and damn, he's balling out in the playoffs. He's shooting 55% from 3. They have Keldon Johnson, Winslow, Jabari, Wiseman. Speaking of Memphis, yeah. Wow, it's actually a good 6th seed. So we're up 2-1, 2-2. 3-2 us. Can we go to the finals? Let's go. We win in 6 to take on Zion and the Grizzlies. Zion, Triple J, Mike Conley. Let's see how this goes. I'm scared. Game 1. We win. Okay, we win by 3. Kemba drops 30 and 9. That's what I'm talking about. Game 2. We win. All right. Did not expect to win the finals this year. We're arguably going from worst to first. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. To be in the finals in a position to win. I didn't want to say win because I might have just jinxed it and got way ahead of myself because they do have freaking Zion Williamson. And I'm sure they're going to tie it up 2-2 here. Yep. All right. Zion is very good. And Jimmy Butler can only contain him. All right. I spoke way too soon. Okay, Game 7. There we go. Game 7 here. It's going to be in New York. Or is it? It should be in New York. Yep. All right. Just don't get blown out. Okay. Good game so far, boys. All right, they're going to come back down by 6, 2.5 minutes. I'm probably not going to be able to do this. All right, dope. We don't even have the ball. So if they pretty much score like a 3 here, it's probably good as it's over. All right, so Wesley Matthews guarded by Jimmy Butler. Good D, Jimmy. Good block. Get the ball. Of course, I don't get the ball here. All right, terrible spacing, but just stay with Wesley. All right, so we got a miss. Jimmy Butler, I kind of want to pull up, but I'm just going to go right at Valanciunas. Going to get free throws to make this a 4-point game, and Jonas should just foul out. All right, Jimmy made the first. Please make the second. Thank you, Jimmy. All right, Kemba's in now. He's got 20 points. So does Barrett. So, yeah, Carter Jr., is he tired a little bit? But now we got Robinson in. Okay, who only has 3 points and 5 rebounds. Not the best. All right, Jimmy, I kind of want to shoot a 3 here. Just kidding. I'm not going to shoot a 3. Kemba, all right. Let's get a screen here from Mitchell Robinson. Other side, there we go. Kemba, please. Just go in around it. And he gets blocked. Great. Yeah, currently, Jimmy Butler is guarding Zion because they are probably playing Jared Jackson Jr. at the 4. I mean, Zion is tired, so I wouldn't mind him maybe pulling up for a jumper, just trying to keep him out of the paint. Yes, let's go. Zion with the miss. Let's kick it up. Jimmy Butler, I kind of want to shoot a 3, but I'm not going to get a chance. Jimmy Butler, okay, that was just really bad. Mitchell Robinson, let's go out to Kemba. Kemba, please. Kemba, please, for 3. Kemba Walker makes it a 1-point game. All right, I'm freaking out a little bit, and Zion's just going to bully his way to the rack. All right, so back up to a 3-point game here. Oh, I'm nervous. I feel like I have to literally score in every possession. If I miss one shot, it's bad. Okay, so Conley, oh no, that's Wesley Matthews, is guarding RJ Barrett. Barrett to the rack, switches hands, gonna get free throws. He's gonna end up missing one, I just know it. All right, first one I got a perfect for Louis Smith. Second one, that's gonna miss. Oh, wow, okay, I'm wrong. All right, Zion in the post. This is just not gonna end well. Please do a post fadeaway. Please just do a post fadeaway, Jimmy. Oh, he's out of bounds. Let's go. All right, we have a chance to take the lead now. Alright, I should probably go pick and roll with RJ Barrett here. But we'll try with Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter, there we go. Just dunk this. Thank you, Wendell Carter Jr. And we are winning by 1 in Game 7. They need a timeout. All right, Kemba Walker's got 23 points tonight. All right, so how much time is there left? Like 40-something seconds, 48 seconds. Just no. Oh, I thought that was going to be backcourt. So they're obviously going to try to get it to Zion. No threes. I'm just going to try to bait the pass a little bit, but calmly. Okay, so... Come on, you can only contain Zion. Oh, Mitchell Robinson with the block. Kemba with the rebound. All right, up to Jimmy. I mean, this is RJ Barrett. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Kemba, I see you. Kemba driving. And freaking won. All right, Kemba, please make this. Wait, can you make this a 4-point game? Oh, my God. I don't think I've ever been this clutch in a game before. But wow. All right, just honestly, if we get a stop, get the ball to Kemba, Jimmy, or RJ, this is probably over. All right, so Goga, I don't really care. They're just trying to get it to Zion in the post. Oh my God, I get that crappy animation, but Zion is too good. Conley missed an open 3, which was surprising, but Zion, obviously, it's that. Now we're just going to play the free throw game. Obviously, if we miss one here, they have a chance to tie it. So, Kemba, please just be clutch. First one is good. That's what I'm talking about, cardiac. Please hit this one. They don't even have a timeout left. Let's freaking go. All right, 4-point game. I don't know. Okay, Conley pulls up for 3. He misses that. That was in and out. And the New York Knicks are going to be NBA champions. Let's freaking go, Jimmy Butler. If he even hits that. Okay, I didn't even need to hit that. But yeah, let's go. We are going to be NBA champions. We come back down by what? Were we down by like 7, 4, something like that? 5, I forget. I don't know who Finals MVP is going to be, but based off that game alone, like those 2 minutes I played, it should go to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy played insane defense on Zion. He did his own. I think he hit a couple free throws. He hit that fadeaway jumper. I don't know, but Finals MVP is Jimmy Butler. He averaged 25 and 3. Glad I got Jimmy a ring as we come back down 3-2, beat the Grizzlies in 7. So I do want to do one more year because I'm going to have a top pick in the draft. I know I probably should have kind of maybe went out on the high note there. But we are going to have the projected first pick in the draft, but we'll see if it stays at 1. And it does. So we do have the first pick in the NBA draft. David Fizdale proved me wrong. He was able to win a NBA championship for us. We'll sign like Joseph Jackson as our assistant GM. So obviously I could draft somebody here, but I kind of want to see. Oh, I was going to see if I could move, what's his face? Wendell Carter Jr. with the first pick. But what can I get for pick 1 and 30? If I could get, like, a stud power forward to maybe play over? I kind of want to do it, actually. I kind of want to do it. We're going to break up. We're going to come back together. It's like getting back with your ex. Welcome back to the team. I don't know how to stay healthy. I think this is a funny way to end the video, bringing back Kristaps. So we are going to sign all 4 of these guys, most definitely. Now, Jalen McDaniels, sure, but if he gets a big offer, I'm not going to probably bring him back because we are kind of chilling right now with, I think, the dudes on our team. So, like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah, I don't really need Jalen McDaniels at all. So I might just, and I don't definitely need Dwayne Dedmon. So, all right, so we have 34 to these guys, and then we have 33 to Kristaps, 30 to Mitchell Robinson. We finally get to see this front court duo that could have been together. And then we have Knox, Wendell Carter Jr., Dotson, and Trey Jones. Not going to do any scoring options. Balanced is 4 stars. Nothing is 4.5. And then our preseason power ranking is going to be, NBA.com has us, wow, really low. 19 reigning champions and Kristaps. Okay. 2K Sports has us at 12, and Mark Spears probably has us low as well at 20. I think we can definitely repeat. We definitely got better. Okay, so we basically replaced Jalen McDaniels and Dwayne Dedmon with Kristaps Porzingis and Trey Jones, and we won 3 less games this year, which is okay. Maybe we're saving our energy for the playoffs. A lot of load management, you know. So RJ Barrett does get All-NBA 3rd team in his 3rd year. Very nice to see. He shot 42% from 3, kind of 420% basically. So blaze that. So we have no rookies. We are the 1 seed once again as we are taking on the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. We go over to our player stats. Barrett, Kristaps, and then Kemba took a little bit of a backseat, obviously, because we added a 20-point per game score. And then you can see like Knox, Butler, Carter Jr. off the bench. There's Robinson still being really good, and then Dot and Trey Jones. We go over to team stats, points per game. We're 4th allowed. We're 2nd, point differential, we're 1st. And how many Duke guys do we have on this team? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 Duke guys. Interesting. Now, we're taking on the Hawks in round 1. Let's see who they drafted with 8 and 10 back in year 1. So they had Trae Young, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, Collins, Greg Monroe. So it looks like they drafted Nickeil Alexander-Walker with the 8th pick out of Virginia Tech. And then they got DeAndre Hunter at 10. So that's pretty nice pickups for them there. So round 1 here against the Atlanta Hawks. They won 39 games. We won 17 more. A first-round exit would be quite upsetting, but it is what it is. I'm just happy we won a title last year. So we are currently down 3-2 to the Hawks. Game 7. And we are moving on to the next round and take on the Detroit Pistons. All right, so there was a little bit of suspense there if we were going to get out of round 1, but we do. Now we're taking on the Detroit Pistons, who we're up 2-1 on, as they just tied up 2-2. 3-2 us, and we win in 6. Now we're taking on the Orlando Magic here in the Eastern Conference Finals, who have Jawan Evans. This is the dunk champion guy? No. This isn't the guy from... I forgot the guy from the Utah Jazz, right? Maybe it was Jacob Evans. I don't know. They have Cam Reddish, Khalil Whitney, Nikola Mirotic, Nikola Vucevic. They got the Nikola frontcourt. Interesting Eastern Conference Finals team. This is kind of like a really bad team. They won 54 games, 2 less than us. But I don't really think they're going to beat us whatsoever. We're tied 2-2. We are up 3-2, and we are going to win at 6 to go to our 2nd straight final to take on the Utah Jazz, who have, let's see, Derrick Rose, Donovan Mitchell, Jaden McDaniels, so he's really good. Wenyen Gabriel, Rudy Gobert, Jeremy Lamb, Grant Williams from Tennessee, Isaiah Thomas, Lamar Peters, Nicholas Batum. Got a couple French dudes in Gobert and Batum. So we are up 3-0. Okay. And we went back-to-back finals, and RJ Barrett is your finals MVP. So this was a very successful video. We got, I don't know how to stay healthy, a ring. So yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this RJ Barrett Knicks rebuild. The next rebuild you will see will be the Ja Morant Grizzlies, and I definitely want to do a couple challenge rebuilds. Definitely a Lakers rebuild. I kind of asked you guys on my community tab if you want to see me trade for AD or just draft it 4 and then sign a max guy. And I'm definitely going to come out with the LeBron James challenge soon. So yeah, that's going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.